Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahabashai, Bahashim HaKakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who taught me this truth and rule well. And I want to say Shalom to Yad Kanakwath out there pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. All right, and this is continuing off. This is part 2 from the lesson that we started yesterday. All right, entitled Milk, Covetousness, Money, and Material Items. All right, currently in transit at the moment. So, strapped on time, but we're gonna get it. All right, if I have a break today, we'll finish it there. If not, when I get off work, Lord willing, we'll finish it then. All right, and bear with me just a minute before this decides to shut itself off. I usually do this ahead of time, but there we go. So, continuing on. All right, milk. All right, covetousness, money, and material items. So we're finishing off. We got 4 scriptures left to read. We just got done with 1 Timothy 6 and 7 through 10. Of course, detailing that the love of money, right, is the root of all evil. Not money, but the love of money is the root of all evil. Okay, we were talking about covetousness. Okay, you got to realize a lot of these, these Edomites, and these other nations, even Jake themselves. All right, the way they got this money was through evil acts. Okay, was through evil acts, doing something wicked. Okay, so such as killing someone, sacrificing someone. All right, in the Hollywood industry, they turn you out. All right, if you know what we're talking about, they make you bend over the table, if you know what we're saying. All right, and a wicked act like that. All right, so, and that's because why? Why did they do that? Because they love money. All right, and because they love money, they did wickedness. And we were also mentioning about the love of money. All right, and in this society will lead you up to getting that mark of the beast. All right, that C-hip in your hand. Okay, because when they say, oh, you can't buy or you can't sell, all right, you're gonna go run off and get that chip, man. Because if you're a covetous person, you love money. That's the only way you're gonna be able to get money. It's through that C-hip. All right. Now the Lord's gonna take care of His people. All right. But if it's just physical money and this and spending that, all right, then you're gonna have to get that C-hip. Okay. So let's get Proverbs 3 and 13. 13, because getting this truth, that's where you're this is the first thing we started off with. All right, and Matthew 6 and 19 through 21 was talking about set up for yourself treasure in heaven, where moth and rust doth not corrupt. All right, and thieves don't break through nor steal. Right, roughly paraphrasing. All right, then it goes on to say, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Okay, so continuing with that, jumping down to Proverbs 3 and 13. All right, it's better to be it's better to be in this truth. All right, it's better to have this knowledge. That's a better treasure. All right, that'll benefit you more than a pair of Jordans or some Timbs. All right, or whatever the hell it is. Last time we were saying PlayStation 3s and Xboxes or whatever, clothes. All right, it'll benefit you more. This truth benefits you more than material items. All right, you'll gain more. Okay, so this is Proverbs 3 and 13. All right, I can't remember what we were reading down till 14. It says, Proverbs 3 and 13, happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver, and gain thereof than fine gold. She is more precious than rubies. All right, and she is an example for this truth. All right, as a female, right? She is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Money, clothes, gold, right? It's saying rubies, right? And those are physical items, right? Physical gold, all right? Physical rubies, all right? You can hold them in your hand. Gold bullion, gems, right? Clothes, a big old stack of Benjis, whatever it is, all right? What does it say? It says, she is more precious than rubies, and all the things thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. So anything you can think of right now in your mind, other than the truth, all right, anything that you can think of does not compare to the truth. Okay, money, gold, clothes, Jordans. All right, a whole shopping cart full of clothes and food. All right, and cars. All right, and all nice decorative items and all these different things, and chairs and couches. Anything you can think of. All right, anything that you can set your mind, to think to. None of those things are better or can be compared to the truth. They're not better than the truth, and they cannot even be compared to the truth. All right, that's how low level of items those things are. They can't even be compared. Okay, it says, we'll just go down all the way to 19. It says, length of days is her right hand, and in her left hand riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and her paths are peace. It says, she is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is every one that retaineth her. The Lord by wisdom hath founded the earth, by understanding. Give me a minute. No. Sorry about that. It's already 11:51. I gotta get in. But it says, she is a. Where were we? Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to them that lay hold upon her, and happy is every one that retaineth her. All right, who retaineth this truth. All right, everybody in this truth is happy, man. Sure, we might go through hell, but at the end, well, happy is relative. We're not jumping for joy, but we're happy. We got the brotherhood. We're happy that we have the truth. We're happy, right? So it says in verse 19, it says, the Lord by wisdom hath founded the earth, by understandings hath he established the heavens. So understanding is a very important thing, all right? And not everybody has a good understanding, all right? Some people don't have that understanding, all right? To some it's given, to others it's not, right? So again, it says, we'll read 13 and 14 again to drive in the point. It says, happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding. For the merchandise of it is better than merchandise of silver, and the gain thereof than fine gold. Okay, as it says in verse 15 as well, she is more precious than rubies. All the things that thou canst desire are not to be compared unto her. Okay, so that shows you how precious this truth is. That shows you how important this truth is. All right, it's better than gold or rubies or diamonds or whatever it is you can think of. All right, those things are not important. All right, this truth is important. All right, but some people just can't receive that. Okay, so let's get Proverbs 11 and 4. All right, again showing you that the things on this side ain't worth shit. All right, Proverbs 11:4 reads, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fail by his own wickedness. The righteousness of the upright shall deliver them, but the transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness. Okay, so again, this gold and this silver and whatever it is that you have, what is it going to profit you? What is it going to profit you? It's not going to profit you anything, man. All right, riches aren't going to, what's a Jordan gonna do in the day? Well, I'm gonna be able to jump really high. No, it ain't gonna do you shit, man. It ain't gonna do you good. Okay. Now in verse 5 it says, the righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way, but the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness. Okay, so there you go. So if you're wicked, what is the money gonna direct you? No, the money's not gonna direct you. You're gonna fall by your own way. All right, by your wickedness. Okay, by your wickedness. All right, but the righteous, as it says, but the righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai through these people is gonna, direct their ways. But these wicked people, they're not thinking about, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They're thinking about gold and money and clothes and Benjamins and paper money that isn't even worth shit. All right, isn't even gold backed anymore. All right, it's literally just a piece of paper. Okay, a receipt at CVS is worth just as much as $1, man. All right, without material wise. Okay. So those riches aren't going to get you anywhere, man. All right, they're not going to get you a damn place. All right, well, it'll get you to the grave. All right, it'll get you to the lake of fire. That's where it'll get you, but it won't get you anywhere good. Okay, so these riches don't really mean nothing. That's what we've been really touching on. Like I said in the last lesson, all right, that we made. Again, well, not the last lesson, but the last time we were dealing with this, the part 1, I should say. We were talking about, it's okay to have nice things. And again, we have to keep on repeating that because Jake takes everything out of context and goes overboard. It's okay to have nice things, but at the same time, you can't, go overboard and let that become who you are. All all right, and that's you're not paying attention to the truth. Instead, you're just collecting clothes or Jordans or whatever it is. You know, if you're in the truth and you have a few Jordans, there's nothing wrong with that, all right. But at the same time, you know, if you're putting out, hey, you know, are we gonna go and do, you know, that live lesson together, brother? No, see, I gotta go pick up some shoes. You know, when it starts getting in the way of the truth, that's when it starts being an issue, man. And that's when you gotta nip that shit in the bud. Okay, so we're gonna get Matthew 6:24. And it reads, "No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve Yahweh and Mammon." Now, if you go and look up the word mammon in the Blue Letter Bible, all right, it's going to say money, okay? So you can't serve the Most High and money at the same time, because in order to get this money, this riches like these people do, what do? You got to do wickedness. You got to bend over. All right, you got to go and sacrifice someone. That's why when these people get famous, you know, one of their loved ones ends up dying. All right, or they end up seeming a little bit more fruity because they went over and got bent over. All right, or they had, you know, relationships with an animal. Okay, keeping it as, you know, as clean as possible. What we're saying here, but you know, that's a simple fact. You can't serve the Most High, all right, and do that at the same time. All right, those things are directly against the Most High. But these people will go and do that, all right, to get money. All right, your favorite rapper, or your favorite comedian, all right, your favorite movie star, your actor or actress, right? They either sacrificed someone or were bent over or got turned out or something, okay? Something that was wicked. They didn't say, "I'm ready to act," and they said, "Okay, you're a great actor," and then they just continued to act. That's not how it works, man. They had to get pimped out. All right, they had to do something. They had to have relationships with an animal. They had to bend over. All right, if you're a girl, you had to get, you know, ran through by a whole member of dudes, okay? Or you had to sacrifice someone. All right, so you know that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. All right, so Matthew 6:24, "No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve Yahweh and Mammon." And if you're in that state, guess what? Even if you're not in that state, even if you're just a regular old person, all right, you know, out in the world, you can't serve the money and the Most High. One's gonna matter more to you. All right, your money's either gonna matter more to you, or the Most High is gonna matter more to you, and you got to think which one that is. All right, would you be comfortable without that much money, and just having this truth, you know, and getting by? Yeah, then, you know, maybe you know, Yahweh's your master. All right, are you not? Would you rather have, you know, not be in this truth but just have an abundance of money? You're sick of being broke because of this truth. Well, then maybe you serve Mammon. All right, that's what it sounds like. Okay, so you can't serve two masters, man. Like it says, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High and Mammon. All right, let's get Matthew 19:21, and then we're going to close out. Matthew 19:21. It says, "Yahushua said unto him, If thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor." Let me start over. Yahushua said unto him, verse 21, Yahushua said unto him, "If thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have..." This plaza, man. And Slakia. Yahushua said unto him, I'm not even over there, I don't know why. Yahushua said unto him, "If thou wilt be perfect, go and sell that thou hast, and give to the poor, and thou shalt have treasure in heaven, and come and follow me." So, you know, sell what you have and come and follow me. Come and do my work, right? That's what Yahushua was saying to him. In verse 22, it says, "But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions." You know, he had a lot of possessions. He had a lot of cool things, you know. Nowadays, he'd have Xboxes and PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4. But no, now it'd be all the good stuff, right? Xbox Series S, all right, you know, the PlayStation 5, brand new gaming computer, a VR headset, right? Rolls Royce, all right? So when you hear that, you know, like in verse 22, it says, "But when the young man heard that saying, he went away sorrowful, for he had great possessions." Oh, man. You know, and what did Yahushua say? It says, "Then said Yahushua unto his disciples, Verily I say unto you, that a rich man shall hardly enter the kingdom of heaven." Why? It says, again, and I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of the Most High. You ever tried to thread a regular piece of thread through a piece of needle? That's hard work, man. That's some hard shit. You gotta spit on it and twirl it around, and you gotta get a magnifying glass, bend it in half, watch tutorials and God damn it, why isn't it going through, But yeah, it's easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle. All right, it's hard for a piece of thread to go through an eye of a needle, but a camel, that's showing you that it's almost damn near impossible. All right, for a rich man to get into the kingdom. Why? Because they're not going to do the right thing. They'd rather have their possessions than to serve the Most High. All right, that's why you see people like Kanye and Kyrie. We're Hebrew Israel. What are they now? Where are they now? Are they teaching? Are they making videos? No, they're not. Why? Because they'd rather have their riches. Esau got that fire up in there and I said, hey, we're going to take away all your wealth. He said, I guess I'm not a Hebrew Israelite anymore. I watched that movie 21 Jump Street with Jonah Hill. He's an ish, and man, he made me respect him. What kind of retarded shit is that? What type of retarded shit is that? But that's what they'll do, man. Those people they don't love the Lord. They love money. So continue on. It says, and again I say unto you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of the Most High. When his disciples heard it, they were exceedingly amazed, saying, who then can be saved? But Yahushua beheld them and said unto them, with men this is impossible, but with Yahweh all things are possible. I got to get on, brothers and sisters. All right, that's been the second part of milk, covetousness, money, and material items. All right, so Lord willing, you are edified. With that, we're going to close out. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Akakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here. Until next one, Lord willing, shalom.